Hello, and welcome back to Book Reviews by Alice. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so you don't miss out on a single book review or on my Mythology Mondays, where I talk about the world of Arthurian, which is the fantasy world in my series, The Head, the Heart, and the Air. Now let's dive into today's book, which is Arthurian Legends by Rosalind Kerven. Now, as you can see by the tabs on the side here, this is a book that I purchased and read for my Mythology Monday post, specifically when talking about Arthurian legends. In my fantasy world, we have Merlin, and so there's a lot of connections between Arthurian legends and what goes on in the world of Arthurian. And so I bought this book as research. And what I liked about this book is it's essentially a book of short stories about the different characters we run into in Arthurian legends. And one thing that I liked especially about this particular copy is that it does have pictures in it. So it's got some drawings and there are some that are colored as well. And so this was a delightful difference for me. Where most of the books I have are all just word-based, this one came with some lovely pictures, which was a lot of fun. The also advantage that I liked about it is it goes a little bit at the end into depth of where the legends come from and talking about some of the notes and information behind the legends themselves. So was it a really hard book to read? Not really. Most of the stories were broken down into smaller short stories. Some of the language is a little bit more Old English, which for me was not a problem. I studied it in university, but it might cause some people a little bit of an annoyance if you have to read it. I did laugh in certain points. The way they refer to smut in the book especially made me laugh hysterically, because it's just like, the way that it is worded is hilarious and it just cracked me up to no end. But the good thing I can say is if you like old stories and you're interested in the Arthurian legends and you just want a book that you can read in little bits and spurts, this is a really great option. The fact that it's broken up like that is great. I did learn quite a few things about Arthurian legend and the history and that. It goes into a specific story about Merlin. There's one about Arthur. There's some about one of the really famous ones, Tristan and Isolde, something like that. But it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. And if you really like Arthurian legends, but you don't want to commit to like a fat historical type text, this is a bunch of short stories. You can get through them one at a time and they're not so overwhelming. And honestly, it was a blast. I found it on Amazon, so if you're looking for it, again, it's Arthurian Legends by Rosalind Kerven. And yeah, check it out. It was a lot of fun. And if you like classic Arthurian tales, this might be a right book for you. Have a great day.